first of all, about dating. I have a real big problem with grinding, okay? It's my personal belief that you can't just dry hump someone in public and call that dancing. It's not cool. The worst part is that it usually comes as some kind of sneak attack from behind. And that's why I hate going to clubs, because now, not only do I have to watch my drink, I also have to watch my ass. And that is why I've invented a dance that I like to call, oh no, I did not just feel a boner. No, I didn't. It's not happening. It's not awkward, it's a defense mechanism. I don't know, I think maybe my version of this dating ritual has something to do with the fact that I'm from Beaver Island, Michigan. Yeah, which if you don't know, is a tiny landmass in northern Michigan with 0 traffic lights, 4 bars, and a couple hundred people. On the island, men are more likely to polka with you than grind themselves on you for a very good reason. That would make the family reunions just a little bit awkward. Yes. But summer is island mating season because that's when the people who aren't related to you, the tourists, arrive. And every time a fresh boat at the docks, you'll see my brother and his cronies leaning on macho-like on their trucks, looking for a bored one. They'll entice them with glamorous offers, things like tubing, blowing shit up, shotgunning beers on top of the abandoned lighthouse, shit like that. But I myself, I didn't romance too many visitors. I had 2 jobs. One at a gift shop and one at a motel. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Gift shop motel should be a prime opportunity to score some tourist booty. But it actually went something like this. I sold them souvenir shot glasses by day, and then went in and cleaned up their puke the next morning. So I cut my losses and decided to focus on my career, selling t-shirts that said things like "Eat More Beaver." But occasionally someone would come in and ask me for my advice as a local, which was cool. And they always ask the same question every single time. What the hell is there to do here? What is there to do on Beaver Island? Okay, there's plenty to do on Beaver Island, alright? Like, go next door to the bar and have my relatives grind themselves on you. Or, you can take a trip down to Big Rock. Big Rock, let me tell you about it. It's awesome. Tourists go apeshit over the idea of Big Rock. It's actually on the map, and they'll point to it, and they'll ask me, they'll say, is this a historical site? Like, is it a scenic outlook or something? Something we can put in our family photo album? Yeah, no, it's a big rock. In the middle of the woods. That's what it is. You climb the rock, and you sit on the rock, and you talk about how the rock got there. You can also polish off a 12-pack or get really stoned. That helps, I've heard. My favorite thing to do when I go home is go salmon fishing with my dad. It's pretty cool. The only thing that sucks about catching 18-pound fish is that you do occasionally have to set your gear down to get them in the boat. And those suckers fight, too. It's quite a challenge. I thought this was a big challenge that is until my grandpa told me about the time he went halibut fishing in Alaska, which sounded cool to me because I'm the type of girl that would be totally fine trading an 18-pound fish for the fish the size of a cow. And the interesting thing is how you get the fish the size of the cow into the boat, or at least it sounded interesting to me in my head, not so much when I repeat it out loud. So fast forward to a couple of years later, and I'm at a college football game, and I'm slurring to my friends about how I have this dream I have of going halibut fishing in Alaska. These fucking fish are so fucking big, you guys, that you have to shoot them in the head before you bring them in the boat. Isn't that crazy? Oh god, and then like 12 people looked around like, Jesus Christ, who let Sarah Palin in the student section? Yes. But my sophomore year, everything changed drastically. I took all my worldly knowledge with me and I boarded a flight to Rome, Italy for a semester. That was great. It was a nice change from the bustling club scene I'd been experiencing in South Bend, Indiana. And never once did I hear a European man go all, fuck yeah, when Ludacris came on and started rubbing his dick on me through his pants. No. European men are better than this, especially the Italians. They actually need no musical encouragement whatsoever. No, I did not just feel a boner walking to the Vatican. What the hell? It's weird. My Italian wasn't very good, so I did find myself a nice Irish boyfriend who was fluent in both Italian and really sexy sounding English. His friends called him Steven or Stefano, and I called him when I'd been drinking and wanted to hear him talk. And I remember very vividly one of our first dates. I had purchased that day brand new beautiful pair of red patent leather Italian shoes. And what I didn't know is that when you wear red shoes in Europe, it essentially denotes that you are a prostitute. I didn't get that memo. Yeah, I'd love to tell you guys that the rest of the night went totally smooth and classy. It would be a complete lie. Oh, so there we are at the restaurant, and Steve and I had polished off 2 bottles of wine. We're about to order appetizers. And I decided to get up and go find the bathroom. Let me tell you something about Italians. They can design the hell out of a hooker shoe, but they sure as shit don't give any thought to its lack of traction on their marble floors. Yeah, so I went down, kind of hard, but fortunately I was able to catch myself on the table of a nice Italian couple next to us. And it was only when they asked me what my hourly rate was that I snapped back to reality and had to say, oh God, no, it's just the shoes, not a hooker. And then I look over and I see my date Steve looking at me from behind one of those Chianti bottles with a candle in it, and I'll never forget that face. I'm not sure what the face is all about really, but I am pretty sure that he never dated another American after me again. So after my semester of thinking that I'm hot shit is long over, I continue to fight the fight of the single American bar-going girl. So when you see me on the dance floor belting out Journey, doing the sprinkler, don't be intimidated. I'll take a